Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com, and we are back with the Motorola Droid Pro. Now remember, this is a global device, right? So it has a SIM card in it. Let's pop off the back so we can take a look. You gotta take the battery out, and we'll do that. And there's the SIM card. It's a Verizon/Vodafone SIM card. Vodafone is the European, actually, owner of Verizon. So if you take this phone over to Europe, it should work so long as you've got it on your plan. But what about AT&T? There's an AT&T SIM card. Technically, the phone supports the 850 and 1900 megahertz bands, just like, say, the Nexus 1 does, or the Captivate, or any of the other AT&T Android phones. But what happens if you put the SIM card in it and boot the thing up? Let's find out. It's going to take a minute to boot up. And, hit the power button here. There we go. It's going to take a minute. Now remember, with global phones, so it has a SIM card, most of the time it'll be running on Verizon. If you go overseas, it'll kick into global mode, and then you can use it on the GSM networks over there. It'll actually run in global mode as long as it recognizes that a SIM card is in the phone. So the big question is, will it run on AT&T? My guess is no. We'll find out here in a second. So there are a couple hurdles, right? One, you have to have a SIM unlock code, and you can get that from Verizon most of the time if your account is in good standing, or there are companies out there that will help you get them. It's all legal. And the reason for a SIM unlock code is so that you can use another carrier SIM card. So if you go to the UK and you want to use an O2 prepaid SIM cards, and put $50 on it and it just works, then you can pop that SIM card in. But you would need an unlock code to be able to do that, and that is tied to the hardware and not the SIM card itself. So you call Verizon to get it, you use one of the unlock companies, and that's what we're actually going to have to attempt here with an AT&T SIM card. So we clean off that screen a little so we can see what's going on. Alright, so we are booted up, and there we go. It's asking for the SIM network unlock pin, which I just so happen to have. And start typing it in. The keys are small, they take just a second to get used to, but really not bad at all. And that's all it is a basic little number. And unlock, network unlock successful, so that worked. Past that hurdle. Next question is, will this actually work on AT&T, or has Verizon shut it down so that you can't buy the phone and then use it on a different carrier in the United States, which is exactly what I'm expecting to happen. Now you'll see there it's actually showing 3G data, right? That's because we're still in global mode and it's running off Verizon's network. Even though the SIM card's in it, it's going to check Verizon first, and that makes sense, right? It's a Verizon phone. So let's go into wireless and networks, mobile networks, and network mode, and there you see it's in global. You also have CDMA, and we want to go down to GSM UMTS, so that's where we're going to set it to. And very quickly it looks like everything shuts off. See the little slash symbol up there at the top, assisted dialing error, sign-in errors, and so yeah, that's not working on AT&T. Oh, unfortunate, but not surprising. So what we're going to need to do, let's try making a phone call real quick and see if that even works. Call the old smartphone experts mothership, and no, we can make emergency calls, but that's it. So we're going to need somebody to hack into this thing and unlock that. Will it happen? Don't know. We'll have to see. As long as we're here, let's try the web browser and see if we can get any data. No network connection. You see Google's actually loading up because the page is cached, because I've gone to a few web pages already. See, that one's still cached, so let's go to AndroidCentral.com and see if that works at all. Android Central, network error. Yes, we're aware of the network error. AndroidCentral.com. And go, and no. So, not surprising, we gotta wait till somebody hacks it open. So there you go, guys. AT&T not on the Droid Pro.